Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do something I haven't done for a very long time, and I'm going to review every single moment of Raw. New opener is needed for the video package. I mean, very dull and boring, but then now for everything, you need a hype song like back in the Attitude Era. Now I'm not in Attitude Era, I just can't let go, man. But you want something hype to really get the crowded song, because the crowd at the arenas are going to have that option. So, Vince out of the limo scene to start Raw, very, again, Attitude Era-ish, always nice to see the boss. Braun Strowman, God, keep a mic out of his hands, please. Do not put the Universal title in his hands either. Which, that Royal Stump, spoiler, he won't be. Lashley and Rollins and Ambrose for the Intercontinental title tonight. I don't know why, but should be a good match, even though it makes no sense really why this match is going on, except for the fact that they're all three doing this love triangle. Whoever ends up being the Intercontinental Champion, I'd like to see Elias get his shot at WrestleMania against the Intercontinental Champion. Even if he doesn't think he looks strong, that'd be good enough. But whoever's going to be the Intercontinental Champion is most likely not going to be Dean Ambrose, so most likely will be Bobby Lashley. That way they can set Rollins is way overdue for far bigger, better thing, just like $10. So a Lashley versus Elias main event Intercontinental Championship match wouldn't be all that bad. Let's see. The contract. Somebody said something about Braun Strowman was talking about how Brock Lesnar was afraid of him. He had a Money in the Bank contract. Brock Lesnar was looking over his shoulder. Newsflash, Brock, anybody who had the Money in the Bank contract, the champion was always going to be looking over his shoulder. God, I mean, this promo was far better than last week's, and one of his best so far. I'll say that much. But he's just not ready. He's just not. I'm stick by that Braun Strowman was not ready for the spot that he was being pushed to take. Anyway, then comes Baron Corbin, week. I used to defend Baron Corbin because he was great in the ring while he was having triple threat matches with AJ Styles and so on. But, when people carry you, I guess that's going to happen. I know a lot about that. I have a lot of people carry me. His skills are terrible. He's got the wrong kind of heat. I mean, Baron Corbin, really, I don't know anybody that cares. So far, the Rumble match hasn't gotten, the Royal Rumble hasn't got me, but I'm very excited. I will say a little bit, not at all, but it was definitely room for improvement, which they gave us today. Corbin's promo had no point to it whatsoever. Seeing brother and gender what was I saying earlier? What was it here? I can relate to the voicing those. I mean, when we had an awards banquet one year, we had a best finisher category, and there were 8 nominees, and 7 of the 8 nominees, when their finisher came up on the video screen, it was me taking their finisher. So that poor singing guy, Jesus, he takes so many sick months, it's unreal, and I can relate to that. Elias still going well, but I don't like the feeling that his song and dance routine could get stagnant after a while. But tonight was very funny and creative. I liked it. It was a little different than what he normally does, which is good to keep it from becoming stagnant and, monotonous. I really don't get the whole thing with, does Baron Corbin suck a mean dick or something? I just don't get it. Vince McMahon, a little bit was cool. To take Braun Strowman out of the match, that was good because, like I said, Braun's just not ready. And he could not headline WrestleMania against anyone and have it be a WrestleMania main event. I'm sorry, he just couldn't. Ronda Rousey, he's making me a believer. The psychology and story that her and Natalya told in their championship match a while back was unbelievable. And now the Banks versus Rousey, I like it, but Sasha cannot hang without a ruthless method like Charlotte did against Rousey's. So I don't really want to see a repeat angle of that. I hope they will tell a different story when Banks and Rousey fight for the Women's Championship at the Royal Rumble. And Banks will come out looking very strong, but she won't win, I don't believe. I think Rousey is still going to keep the title. There's no doubt about it. You don't take something white hot and dip it in ice. That's just stupid. The classic partners, now opponents later thing with Banks and Rousey. And man, Banks ran the whole fucking match by herself. That was ridiculous. But I get why. Nia and Tamina, I mean, they need to be removed from the Women's Championship completely, the main event completely, and just sit in the sidelines for a week or two until the tag team championships look, and then they can get a little bit of a push towards that without winning them, I hope. But they really have no business being in the main event. Tamina has absolutely no charisma and no connection with the crowd. Nia is just a sloppy mess in the ring, and I'm not body shaming her. She is literally, I mean, she has what I call Sid Justice syndrome, where no matter how much you go, you still don't get better. I don't see the improvements in her. I just don't. I don't know what everybody else sees in her, but I don't see it. Announcers need to stop saying that, oh, I spoke to him earlier today and he told me this, and oh, I spoke to Nia Jax earlier this week and I spoke to him. You speak to so many fucking people before the show, it's ridiculous. They need to stop using that damn sentence and shit. It's just so overused and not believable anyway. But Renee still impresses me with her play-by-play commentary. She's doing much better every week. She's more convincing. She's very excitable. And I'm glad that Corey Graves stopped asking her questions about Dean, about what's going on with Dean. You know, that was so inappropriate. I never did like that at all. Rousey does repeatedly blow me away with her. I mean, only one other person I think of that took to wrestling so quickly and so easily like this was Kurt Angle. An absolute great promo between Rousey and Banks for their title. Their title match coming up, I thought they did a great job with that too. I like the idea of Sasha turning heel, but then you've got to take her away from Bayley, and they can't make the tag team champion, so that doesn't work. So you got to keep her on a heel kind of, I'll take the bad guy role for this match, but I'm not the bad guy kind of thing. It was cool to see Lawler come out of Vince McMahon's office. Don't really believe that he was in there trying to get the match with Braun Strowman, but that's okay. With Braun Lesnar, since Braun Strowman was removed. And then we have Bayley and Natalya defending their BFFs, going back and forth until the Riot Squad comes in, and Natalya has already faced them all a shitload of times, but now her and Bayley got to find a partner. The match will probably be good, so I won't complain. Lucha House Party is a faction, by the way. Evolution, Legacy, The Shield, all factions. Lucha House Party is in fact a faction as well. I don't know why they're not getting treated as a faction. They're not getting booked as a faction. They're getting booked as a masked form of No Way Jose mixed with Adam Rose's party group or whatever. The Rosebud, stupid. It's catchy. They're fun. But if they're going to be a trio, then let them be a real trio. Let them be serious. They are phenomenal in the ring, so why not? The Revival is a great tag team, but the booking and the stories, the writers they're giving them made all these work out. But you know what? I can recall 100 times where I got booked in the dumbest shit and I went out there and I turned water into wine. You just have to. You have to. And finally, there was a whole story starting to develop with the Revival with their win tonight. It was great how they took the win the same way that the win was taken from them last time. It was pretty good. I like it. I hope that they build on it more. I hate when promos interrupt fucking matches, though. That is so stupid, disrespectful, and pointless. God damn it. I mean, It's so dumb to do that. They could have done that a whole segment of, oh, I want to challenge Braun, I want to challenge Brock, I want to challenge Brock after the fucking match, and they still wouldn't have gone into commercial. It was dumb. They shouldn't do that. I hate that. But I will say one good thing about it. Kurt Hawkins and the Streak. Can you see the t-shirt? Can you see the $1 million worth of merchandise sales? God, I would love it. It's hilarious. It's the little bit of comic relief you need in the show because there isn't any, and you gotta have that a little bit now and then. And he does it great. He sells it great. You want to see him lose, you want to see him win, but you don't want to see him win because you love the Streak, and you could call it the Streak and play off like the Undertaker's thing, only in the horribly reverse way, you know? And then I love Slater's response when, Heath Slater, you want to throw your hat in the ring to face Brock Lesnar? And Heath Slater goes, ha, no, I got kids. Not forgetting the ass whooping he got just back a while back when Brock Lesnar said, I don't give a shit about your kids. Okay, then the perfect time for John Cena to come out when Vince was out there getting ready to do his promo. Then McIntyre comes out. And then Baron Corbin, which I don't get why he's in the even in the discussion. And then Finn Balor come out, and Finn Balor killed it with his promo. I liked it a lot. I felt McIntyre did too. Once again, John Cena delivers. John Cena's not going to win this Fatal 4-Way match, obviously. And I don't think there's any chance in hell that Baron Corbin will either. And Drew McIntyre, although it would be a great match, McIntyre versus Lesnar, it's not going to happen. There are plenty of people for Drew to face in the meantime. This needs to go to Finn Balor. This has to go to Finn Balor, and it will go to Finn Balor. Nikki Cross is the shit. Great filler match, even though it was just a filler match, a 6-woman tag match to intro Nikki. I love it. It was great. But I'm getting tired of Renee, Cole, and even Corey Graves. Oh, every week I see her get better and better. Talking about the Riot Squad, or anybody for that matter. How many weeks are you going to say that until they pass that rookie period that they can be put in that category? That goes along with. I spoke with them earlier today. It's so stupid. They need to stop using it. And I don't know why Nikki didn't get to take the pin, but she did get the hot tag, so that was good. They got her. She got to do her stuff, and she got over. I liked it a lot. Dean Ambrose's promo, absolutely repetitive. But Lashley, last week with that black hat and that thuggish beatdown attitude he had, I liked that in him. I think that is the way he should go with his character. And I think that will help him get over, and hopefully that he continues to build on that. Why Jinder Mahal gets to be put in this filler, but I get they want to build the sympathy for the babyface Balor, because he's going to win. And he did beat Jinder, of course. And I will go over my Royal Rumble predictions later on after I'm done with this here. And of course, Balor wins. Let's see. Only Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins have ever done double duty on Raw, so it's nice to see Balor getting this big push that's long overdue, and so that's cool. And I want to say this, though, about Jinder Mahal. I think that was probably the best job that he has done for anybody in a long time. I thought he did a phenomenal job in putting Finn Balor over. I thought he was great. He was unselfish. He bumped. His timing was good. Everything about the match was good. On his end, I think that Jinder Mahal really showed he can be on the other side of that coin. He doesn't have to be carried all the time, and he can be enhancement when needed. So kudos to Jinder Mahal, since he doesn't get a lot of that anyway. Now, this Moment of Bliss thing. So, that's where I'm at? No. Okay, it needs to. Oh, but I want to go back to the Lashley thing. Leo Rush needs to get the fuck on. I swear to God, he needs to go plead with Paul Heyman and bow and beg him to teach him how to be a mouthpiece for a monster, because he's just not it. All right, so like I said, I wanted Elias to a challenge for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. That'd be awesome. Lashley again carried out that persona that I spoke of earlier, and did a great job in the Fatal 4-Way match. I think he really did. Moment of Bliss. was not a Q&A session, so I don't know why they had this. I don't know why they just didn't let Bliss do the introduction of the coming tag team championship for the women's division. That would have been fine. And then you let Heyman do his promo alone, basically. It made no sense to have her interviewing him. It just was pointless. It was stupid. And what the fuck was that about with Heavy Machinery, Tough Tonkas, whatever the fuck that tag team's name is? Why the hell did they interrupt the promo of Paul Heyman? Why didn't he get the fucking finish? And why did he get cut off and had to walk out? That was bullshit. I don't get it. Heyman is your meal ticket for the main event when it comes to Brock Lesnar, and you cut him off for Heavy Machinery to come out and speak gibberish for 10 seconds and look like a couple of jackasses? Stupid. Stupid. I don't know who the hell was thinking when they did that, but it was fucking stupid. Anyway, on to the four-way match. First of all, I love that Glasgow Kiss headbutt that fucking Drew McIntyre does. It's awesome. The whole fatal four-way match was just unbelievable. All four guys, what can you say about them? And then in the end, oh my God, John Cena buries another wrestler. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that's wrong. He just jobbed for Finn Balor. That's right. Mr. I bury wrestlers, huh? I don't know why people used to say that about him. I've seen him do more jobs than I've seen him win, so... But it kind of feel bad for Braun Strowman being pulled out of the spot, but he just wasn't right for it. I am very happy for Finn Balor. He earned it. He sold the fuck out of that whole match, and he came up strong. And Cena, once again, a class act and the personification of respect for Finn Balor, putting him over even more after the match is over. Balor's white hot, and for him not to win the Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble would be a travesty and a waste, but it's not going to happen. You see, Finn Balor is not going to face Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble for the WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. Finn Balor is not going to get his title shot because Brock Lesnar is going to defend the WWE Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble against the Demon King. Mark my words. And that goes into my Royal Rumble predictions. The Demon King will become the Universal Champion. Styles and Daniel Bryan and Styles may have a double DQ, but I really actually see Styles losing to Bryan. And maybe not clean, but he will lose to him. The Men's Royal Rumble, I can either see Drew McIntyre winning that, most likely, but with a incredible honorable mention of a performance by Mustafa. I'm certain of that too. Raw Women's title, Rousey will win. The Women's SmackDown Live title, Asuka will retain the title. And the Women's Royal Rumble, Charlotte Flair is going to win. But after Becky Lynch loses to Asuka because of Rousey, Rousey is going to they're going to do something where Becky interferes with Rousey, so they challenge each other, but then Charlotte's got the Royal Rumble match, and she wants Rousey, so it's going to be a triple threat match somehow. Mark my words on that. And that's all the predictions I have for the Royal Rumble right now. And let's see, what else did I want to say? And that was pretty much it. So this has been Ripp'd A New One. That's my Raw report, and whether you like it or don't like it, tough titty new shitty, because this is Jimmy, the G.O.G, Gift of Gab, Rip, and I'm out.